And you heard the lady. Going back to full screen. And good morning. We're rolling the ball up and down the fingers. And on the thumb pads. And the pinky pads. And in the palm. And across the knuckles. And let's interlace the fingers and squeeze. And let go and squeeze. And let go and squeeze. And let go. And just to get us going this week, let's bounce. Catching, maybe dribbling, different heights. Missing it every once in a while, no problem. Same hand, different hand. Three, two, one. All right, let's take a deep breath. Assess how our feet are feeling on the floor. Make a note of the ankles, the knees, the hips, and press down on the ball 3 times. Right in the middle of the foot. Move it up to the knuckles. Press once going across. Roll it across the knuckles. And down the bones.
Hi.
Hey, Jonathan. And scribble. Now leave the ball in the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring the ball up to the crease between the knuckles and the toes and press the toes into the ball. Release. Separate the toes as best you can. And then scrunch into the ball one more time. Go back to the center of the ball and wiggle. Put the ball aside, reassess, and here's a new one. Try to lift just your big toe off the ground. Now, I find it easier to do if I also sort of bend it towards the other toes, or think I'm doing that. If I try to go straight up, it's more difficult. And if you're finding it impossible to do, and some people do, it's a muscle, it's a tendon, you can build it up. When you're sitting down watching something, just hold the other toes down and try to lift it a little bit. Over time, I bet you're able to do it. Let's bring the ball to the other foot. Press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Roll it across. And roll it down the bones. Bring it to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. The crease and scrunch. Release and separate. Scrunch. Middle of the foot and wiggle. Reassess. Try to raise that big toe again off the ground. And shake the tree. After you get the ball out of the way. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Twist it the waist, swing the arms. And center, 2 breaths. So rather than ocean wave breathing, I'm going to do something I picked up over the weekend from Michael Wynn, a Qigong master, master of many different disciplines. And very simple, stand about shoulder width apart. Just start shifting your weight back and forth. We've done things like this before. Remember the columns over the shoulders, and then there's one in the middle, 3 columns. So we're going to shift our weight to the left leg and the right leg, just back and forth, hinging at the hip. This is a grounding of chi energy. And then we want to get the hands involved. So just little motions with the hands. And make them a little bit wider as you go. And then come up off on your toes, off your heels, as you move from one side to the other. And you can enlarge the area that you're moving your hands in. You go back and forth. This one hand is coming down, the other's going up. This one leg is going down. And pressing that chi back into the earth. The other's coming up. And we got this motion down. We may as well move right into a march or a jog. So with 25 seconds left, do just about anything, including doing what you're doing. But if you want to pick up your heart rate, you could do good mornings or wood chops, or rapid squats. We're going to be doing isometric exercises today. So we're going to do a static squat, low squat. We're not going to be going up and down. Or you could sprint or go a little bit faster. I'll do some side jacks. 25 seconds in 5. Be safe. 4, 3, 2, 1. 10. 22, 23, 24, 26. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers. Raise the hand up overhead. Reach for the sky, which is still gray out here in the northeast, but not raining at least. Go back. Come forward. Then to one direction. And then the other. Center, bring the hands down slowly. Pushing out, chest. Come down. Interlace the fingers behind the back and raise them up, squeezing the scapula together. A little higher. Come back down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Other direction. One palm is up and one palm is down, and we're flipping and flopping. Arm across the body, press on the elbow. And then the other. Behind the back, pressing down. And then the other. Rotate the neck. Other way. Nod. Go ear to shoulder both ways. Look up. And down. Over one shoulder. And then the other. Come back and extend the hand. Fingers up, pulling back. Fingers down. Flop it. Same thing on the other hand. Down. And then flop. And let's go to a side lunge. Stretch those adductors. Other way. And come up and grab a stick. I'm going to do the gym stick routine and we will get the calves, hamstrings, and hip flexors with the stick. We're going behind the back. In one direction. And then the other. Good. Waiting for that to happen. And keep it back there. And swing it side to side. Ouch. Bring it behind your waist, holding it out. Bring one foot forward and twist. Other foot forward. Put it behind your legs, just above the knees. Bring your hands out in front. Bend your knees slightly. Keep your back neutral and pull up, stretching the muscles in your upper back. Bring the stick forward. Hold on to the top or near the top. Step away. Look down and stretch. Bring the stick across the body with one arm. Grab the shoulder with the other. And pull and stretch. Switch positions. Pull goes to the other side, and the other hand. Pull and stretch. Bring the stick to the side. The hand that's on the side that you got the stick on is on the top. Other hand is below it. Lean in and pull as you're pushing away with the top hand, and stretch the other side of your body. Bring it to the other side. Bring the stick behind you, lining it up with the glutes and the heel and the back of the knee. Keep your back straight as you bend in towards it. Just hinging at the waist, keeping your spine neutral, stretching the hamstring. And then the other way. Come up, put the stick in front of your foot and stretch the calf by pressing into it with your sole of your foot. Other way. Put the stick to the side. Put one foot behind you. Front leg is at a 90-degree position. Stretch those hip flexors. You can hold on to the top or anywhere on the stick that's right for you. And then to the other side. Come back. Pick up one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes, and stretch the quadriceps. Other way. Come down. Bring one foot in front and bend slightly at the waist, hinge at the waist. Keep your back straight. Opening up the glute, the hips. And then the other one. All right, let's come out. We're doing isometrics, so let's put the stick in front, come up on our toes for 15 seconds. 3, 4. And then back on our heels. And come out of that. We'll put the stick down. And across the head, cupping the ear. Tug that ear towards the shoulder, the other ear. Reverse. Now let's put our hand against the temple and press the side of the head, actually. Other way. Behind the head and press back. And the front of the head, press forward. And stop. We're going to do a low squat, as low as you feel comfortable doing. You want to keep your legs further apart than you usually do with a squat, and your toes are pointed out at about 45 degrees. You're coming down. If you need to, hold on to a chair or a pole. And if you can, just rock back and forth. I don't like what we were doing with the Qigong. Exercise before, grounding exercise. Only go, you know, if you can only go down to here or here, that's fine, whatever you can do. I'm going to say we're up 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. We're going to 25, 22, 23, 24, 25, and come up. Press the palms together in prayer position and press. And bring them up and contract those biceps. Bring one palm down to the side of the hip, palm facing up, other hand on top of it. Press one hand going up and the other hand going down. And then on the other side, same thing. And then you could either sit in a chair and do this next exercise, or you can do it on your back. I'll show you on the chair first. You're going to extend your legs, cross them at the ankle, press up with the bottom leg as you're pressing down with the top. Or if you want to lie down on your back, bring them up and do it this way. You're getting quite a bit of shaking there. Then switch positions. And stand up. However you stand on one leg, whether it's just, you know, with the toe or lifting it, just stand on one leg. You don't have to do any movements as we do with the stick. Just hold this position for about 20 seconds. And we'll do the other leg, a combination of balance and isometrics. Let's say that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then the other leg. "16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's rub our hands together, cultivating that chi and forming a chi wall. Letting it lead us around the room. Again, moving weight from one column to the other, one leg to the other, like water flowing. And centering 2 breaths. And we're opening our hearts. Pausing and exhaling and sending it back. And centering 2 breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. Going down, gathering it up. And aha! Namaste.
Thanks, Tom. Have a good day.
Hey, you too, Nina. Take care. Hey, Suzanne. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right. It's Five Tibetans Day. For those of you who missed Saturday, we did yin again. So we're up to five Tibetans. So I'm going to move to the other camera and remind you that if you don't want to do the spinning, just twist at the waist and swing the arms. But otherwise, 1, and we'll do up to 11. 2, 3, Take 2 breaths. I'm going to switch the camera. And I shall greet you on the floor. Let's see, go this way today. Palms are either down by your side or under the lower back if you need support back there, under the head if you need support up here, as we lift the head, neck, and shoulders and the soles of the feet at the same time. In the modified version. In the unmodified version, the legs are extended and come up as the head, neck, and shoulders do. Right back down, doing 6 and 5. 6 modified, 5 unmodified. 1. And 11. Lie back and take 2 breaths. And come up on your knees. You can hinge back from the knees if you don't want to do a back extension, but if you can, arch back, come forward. That's 1. Ten and 11. 2 nice rib expanding breaths. And sit down. 2 ways to do the inverted table. Oh, more than that, but actually I'll show you 3 ways. 1, you put your hands by your side with the fingers facing forward, palms down, of course. You put them behind your back if you find that easier. Soles of the feet are on the floor in the modified version. In the unmodified version, the legs are extended. I'll do 6 and 5. 1. And that's 11. 2 breaths. We're going to get on our hands and knees. In the modified version, just come up into a cobra. In unmodified, start with the down dog, come into an up dog. Again, I'll do 6 and 5. Starting now. And 11. Sit down with our legs crossed and take a couple of breaths. So cross your legs however you feel comfortable. We're going to rotate at the waist, either sitting up or bending down over. Today, I'm going to stir the pot as I do it. We'll do 6 in one direction, 5 in the other, and then switch the position of our legs. 1. And that's 11. I'm going to put the leg that was in front behind. If your leg was on top, put it on the bottom. We'll do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the other. Pausing on the last round to stretch out and take 2 deep 4 breaths in, 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. Five, and switching. And 5 and a half, stretching out in front and taking 4 seconds to breathe in, 6 seconds to breathe out. One more time. Over to the left knee. That 4-6 combination is great anytime you want to relax or calm down. Right knee. And coming up, Satnam. Can't hear you, Susie. You're muted.
Thank you, Tom.
Ah, you're welcome.
But I will be there.
Okay, great.
Thanks, T. Have a good rest of the day.
Mim, you too. Thank you.
Loved all.
I shall pass it along.
Okay.
All right, Richard, take care. Thank you. Jonathan,
Tom.
Thanks, John.
Mira, and Ava, and Yoel, and Jeannie. Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you.
You're
They're
welcome.
still
Thank you.
sitting on the- There's Yo.